Conversation only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, welcome back. Still the Morning Crossfire, 99.3 Nigeria Info. We're back. And of course, like I promised, around 5 o'clock, at 5 o'clock when we began the program, that we will focus on the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. That promise is kept, and we want to take your thoughts on the latest. Of course, you know what's been happening. The videos are everywhere. The man had a lot to say. The trial has been adjourned indefinitely. The lawyers have been explaining what indefinite adjournment means. I think it's important to have your say on this because, yesterday we had our guests. Couldn't take too much of calls, and we couldn't take too much calls. And actually, I don't even think I took a call at 8 o'clock. I did try to get a couple of persons in, but they declined, and I resorted to a very important personality at the last moment. But of course, it was too close for him to accept. It was really late at night, so we'll have the lawyers to close, not those who are close to Kanu, come in at the appropriate time. All right, at the appropriate time. That being said, let's just go back in time, listen to what the man has been saying. For all who care to listen about this case, about the federal high court, about the judge, about the federal government, the charges against him.
For the simple reason that she has no jurisdiction to try me. None whatsoever. I came out of courtesy and respect. She stands recused from my case and cannot try my case. There are things that are happening in this country that a lot of you do not know. It is my duty to make that very, very clear to all of you today. Because the lies are too much. The lies are too much. I sent a petition to NJC. I don't want to talk about it. Justice Binta Nyako is using her position for personal gain. For personal gain. Her son and her husband are facing corruption charges. And they told them that if they convict me, this is what happens. You can see it. They don't want the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out in Nigeria. That's the problem. Who is that person? Corruption charges. They sent her to my case so they can release or smoothen the pathway for the husband and the son. They are facing. No, it doesn't matter if they're off it. In a corrupt society, that's what happens. They are very, very corrupt. There is a breach of judicial oath. They have violated the judicial oath. They have shown bias according to Supreme Court. They are biased against me. Supreme Court said so. And that is why what is happening in the judgments and rulings concerning me has been happening. So, disobedience to Superior Court orders. Supreme Court said you are biased. You are against this man. You should not have revoked his bail. Nigeria went to Kenya and kidnapped him. These things are in the public domain. Why, therefore, are they insisting on trying me? A court order was entered. In that very court order, it was said very clearly and succinctly that she is no more. No. That she is no more going to try me. Why are they insisting? Why are they insisting? I ask. Because they have no case against me. They have no case against me, and they know it.
All right. It was on television because covered in all over social media, and the other clips, I'll play for you. But it's been a long time. Nnamdi Kanu has been talking about the judge. I must be clear. These are his allegations. I have no way of substantiating them. The man is in detention, but that's what he said. All right. He's accused the court of, amongst other things, turning the Biafran agitation into terrorism. And of course, we know that a couple of days ago, the court in Abuja, Federal High Court, My Lord, the Honorable Justice Binta Yako, adjourned his trial indefinitely. You know what the meaning of indefinitely means. To further notice, that was on Monday, because Kanu says he will not be tried by that court, and he's asking the judge to recuse herself from the case. And you listen to the man, what he said. I don't need to add anything. He said it himself, and he said it all. His allegations, true, I don't know. I won't want to dwell on those allegations because they're all things we can't substantiate. Nnamdi Kanu is not here for me to ask him for his evidence. But we can look at the development so far. All right? His lawyers had also asked the judge to recuse herself. They're accusing her of bias. Like I said, we don't have any evidence to that effect. Of course, we know what IPOB has been campaigning for. There are lots of questions. Does Kanu have himself to blame? Is he the architect of his own predicament? IPOB is campaigning for an independent state, a new country to secede from Nigeria. And of course, we know the charges against him. This is what you get when you embark on such agitations. Though, of course, those who argue for him say that they are globally acceptable rights, including the right to self-determination. But his charges have been brought, amended, and amended, and amended. Do you guys think this trial is just meant to be stalled and stalled and stalled, or you think that indeed the Nigerian state means to prosecute this and see to its logical conclusion? When the trial judge says that she's adjourning the case indefinitely, what does it mean? Why indefinitely? If the parties are asking, one of the parties is asking the judge to recuse herself, what should be the reply response? What should be the next step? I don't trust you. You're biased. Please recuse yourself. Anyway, so it's been on adjournment after adjournment after adjournment. Where do we go from here? We'll take your thoughts on the case so far. We'll take your thoughts on the latest development, and I also like you to tell me what you think can be done to resolve this case. Is it a presidential pardon? Should Kanu face the law? Should the president step in? Should leaders from the southeastern part of the country step in? Southwest, northeast, northwest, north central? I don't know. All right. Let's go over to the phone lines to take your thoughts. 0201 465 7190. 0201 465 7190. Kanu has been addressing the judge directly, saying to her, I no longer trust you. Himself, I no longer trust you. All right, let's go over to the phone lines. 99.3. Good morning.
Good morning, Kofi Bartels.
Yes, welcome. Your name?
This is Pastor Ladipo.
Okay, Pastor Ladipo.
Calling from Morilegum.
You called yesterday.
Okay.
And so send a message and comment. Yes, thank you. 99.3.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, please turn off your radio. Your name? Turn your radio set off and call back, please. Noise in the background. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning, Kofi.
Yeah, what's your name?
You have a man on the line speaking to you from Ekwe.
Okay.
I think it would be better if Nnamdi Kanu is left of you, or not because he doesn't deserve to be in prison, but because we need equality. There was this Maye Tiala leader who set up an initial organization with arms, who was picked up by the DSS. His trial, started, and then the president intervened, and then they let him go. Personally, I believe Nnamdi Kanu is violent, and then he preaches, he incites the public against the government. But at this point, I think what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Because today, if you prosecute Nnamdi Kanu and then you convict him, it won't be a good story, for you as a government. And then if you also let him go, you just have to strike a balance, At this point, it is clear, that the federal government is biased, in terms of handling the case of Nnamdi Kanu, and then it would be fair to let him go. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you very much for your time. All right, he says the federal government is biased.
Hello, good morning.
99.3, hello.
Yes, my name is Ayebami.
Ayebami?
Ayobami.
Okay, Ayebami, yeah, welcome.
Yes. Yeah, knowing how sensitive this case is, and that is still in court, is it right to put it on the radio and in a manner that seems as if the public is being incited against the judiciary? Is this the right thing to do? Because the case is still in court.
Well,
we know how sensitive this one is.
Hello, sir. There's nothing wrong here.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong here. The man spoke to the press now. We covered it. So what are we supposed to do? Blacklist him?
Well, since it's still in court and the court should have the final say, that's what I...
Nobody's saying the court won't have the final say. Go and read your law books. Nobody's saying the court won't have the final say. There's nothing... We don't have any... There's nothing for me to say about what I court... Of course, the court will have the final say now.
Sorry.
Okay, Ayobami, thank you very much. The man spoke after his trial. It's covered by the press, and we're informing you. Should we blacklist him? We should not cover him. I don't understand. 99.3, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome. Who do we have on the line, please? Baba G, okay. Try and stand near a window somewhere because the line is cracking. All right, we're listening from him. What are your thoughts?
I'm listening from Okwafo.
Okay.
Yeah, when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, honestly, let me say this. I'm not his fan. But the way things are going on, I think the president, Mr. President, should use his veto power. Let us enter agreement with him and release him. Because you cannot push certain sides. At the end of the day, it's a twisting the
All right, sorry about that. Please call back. Please call back. I mean, the videos are everywhere. What is it? It's not something people have not heard now. Yeah. So, that's that. Anyway, but for what I can say is on his allegations, we have no proof. These are just things that he has said that he will have to provide proof of. So, I don't want to talk about that, but there's a development. It's a new development in his trial, which it's been postponed indefinitely. And of course, we know the history of the case. Feel free to comment. 99.3, good morning. 99.3, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning, Mr. Kofi.
You have to please turn off your radio set, please.
Okay, I've done that. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Okenwa, calling from Adjournment State.
Okay, well, does Kanu have himself to blame? Is he enjoying the fruit of the meal that he cooked?
Mr. Kofi, see, when it comes to the case of Nnamdi Kanu, there is something one lawyer said last time, that almost all the people who were charged on the same issue have been released in other tribes. And why is this case being difficult? Why are they not trying to pay attention to him? Sometimes there is a way things will start going, and when we look at the way they are handling the issues, it's some accusation or some words. When you start finding meaning from them, you begin to find out that it's true. Why is his own case being different? Because he should have, at least, when the Supreme Court granted him bail, why didn't they respect the order of the Supreme Court? Why did they still have to bring him back from the Supreme Court down to the High Court? So, I'm considering the fact that if he's been given the opportunity, he might provide evidence of what he said. So, in this case, for the peace to reign at the eastern part of Nigeria, they should just release this man so that there will be total peace. Nowadays, people don't no longer travel to the village. People don't travel easily. Like every Monday, there is always lockdown. people who try to come out and do their daily businesses, they always sometimes get into trouble. So I suggest the president should intervene in this thing so that there will be total peace at the eastern part of Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much. Now, when I hear people say that if Kanu is released, there will be peace in eastern Nigeria, is it that excuse me, sorry about that. Is it that straightforward? Is that the case? Do you find that to be true? Okay, release Kanu, let him go, drop the charges. There'll be peace in the southeast. Is that the real? Is that the case? 99.3. Good morning.
Hello. Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Kofi.
Welcome. Your name, location, and contribution, please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You have Samuel on the line.
Samuel.
You see, like I rightly said, I really don't believe that the release of Kanu will bring total and absolute peace to the eastern part of the nation, right? But you know what I want to say. I still want to blame his continued incarceration to the position and the posture of the eastern political leader and even the topmost traditional ruler. Like the last man make an observation concerning, reference concerning other agitators too, like that. Look at the Yoruba people. When we had the likes of that Sunday Igboho, even calling, of course, they themselves are calling for Yoruba nation and things like that, right? But everybody stood up, regardless of political differences and all that. You see Oni of Ife, you see most of our major traditional rulers, the governors and all that, they united against, even while Buhari was there, they met with him. I could remember 2 or 3 times they went to Aso Rock on his behalf. Now Tinubu came also and see the way this thing pair. The question I'm asking is that how far are these political leaders in the eastern part, how far are they gone, on behalf of their own son and even their governors? What is it? If this is the way they are yearning for political posts in 2027, 2025 or what have you, it's the same way these guys are frequently going to Aso Rock and another seek the release through Mr. President, or even many of them who make their own in the Eastern Governor Coalition as a guarantee. Okay, fine. Have a terms with these guys. You understand? For somebody that is, hating, angry like that, he has something. You can't see call him, you can't see say, okay, fine, this guy is mad and he's mad like that. Give him a listening here too. He has a lot, it might even be useful. It might even be strategically useful, to provide certain solutions, to what we are talking about in the eastern part. So I blame some of it. Fine, he himself, he has it. I'm not exonerating him. But then I'm blaming the political leaders, the governors, in the eastern states. For Canada, is it the only one? Okay, the Boko Haram now, they are disturbing. What are they looking for?
Okay.
What are the terrorists? What are the bandits? What have they come out now to say the reason why they are doing that?
We have to take another call. Oh my! So your time has long passed. I was trying to get you to land, but thank you very much for your call. We have a next listener, 99.3. Good morning.
Good morning, Kofi Bartels.
Yes, welcome. What do we have on the line, please?
My name is Linus.
Your name is what?
Linus Oma.
Okay, Linus, listening from where?
Okay, calling for
Okay, please go on.
Yeah. My take on this is that this government is actually biased, the way I see it. And they ought to do something to make sure that feeling is removed from the minds of Nigeria. Yesterday I was watching a video, not one, not two. There were some northerners in this country who were calling for the issues of Nigeria. And nobody has arrested them. Just like somebody said, the caller, a while ago, those other agitators from other regions of this country have all been released. They ought to do something to make sure that these feelings that Igbos are persecuted and marginalized is done away with. That's my take. Good morning.
Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate the calling. We'll go for a commercial, and then when we come back, we'll continue with the conversation. One of our listeners said that the Supreme Court had dismissed the case or dropped the charges against Kanu. That's not the case. It was the Court of Appeal, but the Supreme Court overturned the judgment of the Court of Appeal because the Court of Appeal had said something about the way he was rendered, into the country. So let's get that right. We'll take that break. We'll come back and we'll continue the conversation. Stay with us.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Well man and well woman.
Are you tired and run down? Well man and well woman from Vitabiotics UK provide your one-a-day capsules with all the benefits for healthy living.
Wellman has been specially developed for men to maintain general health and vitality.
Well Woman is a blend of minerals and vitamins at optimal levels, specifically designed for busy modern women.
Make a healthy change today with Wellman and Well Woman. Available in all good pharmacies nationwide.
Health and vitality.
In a world where words hold power, where only the sharpest minds survive, one stage will decide it all. On February 17th, 2025, the battle of intellect begins. The I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Tournament returns, where the best young debaters go head-to-head, armed with nothing but facts, logic, and the will to win. Who will stand their ground? Who will outthink, out-argue, and outshine the competition? IBTD Debates Competition Studio reopens February 17th at 4 p.m. Tune in, witness the debates, watch history unfold. I Beg to Differ is proudly supported by Obiwizi. Prize money sponsor, Tollywood College, Lagos. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, mommy, we want to watch YouTube.
Watch YouTube. Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV. Even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
For 30 years, there's been a place where sweet dreams come true, where the air is filled with mouth-watering aroma of freshly baked goods, and where every bite tells a story. Welcome to Chocolat Royale, where every pastry is more than just a dessert. It's a tradition. From inception, we have produced a variety of sweet treats, breads, cakes, ice cream, donuts, muffins, cookies, and chocolate, to name a few. For 3 decades, Chocolat Royale has been the backdrop for countless celebrations, birthdays, anniversaries, and every little joy in between. As we reflect on our journey, we are filled with immense gratitude for loyal customers like you who have been an integral part of our story. Your trust, support, and continued patronage over the years means the world to us. Thank you for making Chocolat Royale a part of your lives. We can't wait to share the next 30 years, creating delicious memories with you.
Do you want to take control of your finances anytime and anywhere? Yes Microfinance Bank presents Yes Bank app. Seamless and convenient mobile banking solution. Need a loan? Apply directly on the app. Looking to grow your money? Our investment options offer up to 23% per annum. Fund transfer to anyone, anywhere, and at any time with low charges. Pay all your bills in one place. Cable, airtime, and data subscription. Need an ATM card? Request one. Banking at your fingertips. Download the Yes Bank app today on Google Play Store and the App Store. For more information, call 081-7584-7841 or 090-361-78647. Yes Bank, always with you.
The average Lagosian is always running, whether running for health, for business, running towards goals, or even running late, a race against time. At the end, we are all united in our race towards various goals. Keep running. Join the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon on the 15th of February 2025 and stay connected with Airtel, the official telco partner. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Hey,
Here's a question for you. What gets you out of bed in the morning? Is it the sunrise? The sound of your alarm? No. It's that dream, that drive, that unstoppable force inside you. And you know what fuels that drive? It's starting your day strong with the rich, creamy taste of Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Carefully crafted from selected coffee beans. So, whatever your hustle, go from maybe or I can't to I can and I will. Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Start strong, finish strong.
I'm in love, Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to store. Dishes come alive with so much taste. Stand up pouch. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
So much enough.
Anything I want.
Mama, they don't dash me 20,000 naira woof.
My pikin, who they dash 20,000 naira for this kind time?
That they dash everybody will get smart cash account 20,000 naira.
You mean them go dash me 20,000 naira a woof too?
Yes, so mama. That they dash all old and new smart cash users 20,000 naira woof.
Oh yeah, tell your yard people make them dial *939# or download Smart Cash app to open their own account. Make themselves enjoy 20k a woof. Every time when you buy airtime or pay bills with Smart Cash, you go chop inside your 20k. Terms and conditions they shall.
I don't see my own woof. Oh.
Smart Cash, powered by Airtel.
Hello, Mrs. Martins.
Yes. Oh, Mrs. Johnson, how may I help you?
Junior's body temperature is high, and he's complaining about headaches and body aches.
Not to worry. Get Bruston and suspension.
Okay, ma. I'll call you back.
Bruston and Suspension for Children is a sweet-tasting brand of ibuprofen which provides relief against toothache, pains, and fever in children after 30 minutes.
Hello, ma. Oh, Junior, stop that.
Is everything okay, Mrs. Johnson?
Yes, ma. Junior is fine now. In fact, Junior, sorry, ma. I'll call you back.
Brustin and Suspension for Children. Always take the product after meal. If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult your doctor. A quality product from Rambaxay.
It's 2025. The biggest conversations are happening on Hard Facts.
The model of Rebolo was genuinely interested in local government forms who have protested to be cancelled.
Somebody is receiving 30,000 naira after serving the country for 5 years. From the stories shaping Nigeria's future.
I'm developing my mood for that whenever people are clapping, he's praise singers when they ought to be telling him the truth.
I mean, he did not do any remarkable thing in your state, and you are celebrating corruption time.
To real-time feedback from you, the citizens.
There is propaganda. They can never make it work. I will not support that tax reform.
This NBS is turning out very fake data to us because this data lacks empirical evidence.
We dig deep with the decision makers, hold the powerful accountable, and keep the conversation alive on social media. Join Mary Ann Okon every Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the most interesting news and current affairs show on radio.
I'm so sorry. I hate it when people make assertions from very skewed and biased places.
Hard Facts on Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back. It's still the Morning Crossfire 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Kofi Bartels. We're still looking at the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. The trial itself has not even started. That is the situation. The main trial. I doubt that the main trial has started. If you know a lawyer, you can call them and ask them to explain, to you. The main trial has not. They've been on this since the man was rearrested. Don't forget, when he was rearrested, it was about whether he can be tried. The court has the jurisdiction in Nigeria to try him because of his rendition or his the manner in which he was brought into the country, to put it simply. And of course, we know that the Court of Appeal gave a judgment on this matter, dropping all the charges against Kanu. That was in was that 2022 or 2023? All right, because of the way he was arrested abroad. All right, they said it was illegal. However, we must not forget that the Supreme Court overturned the judgment of the Court of Appeal that said Kanu's, charges should be dropped because of the way he was brought into the country, and therefore the road was cleared for the trial to proceed. Okay, of course we've had amended charges being brought against, being amended. I remember last year and even the year before, 2022, we had amendments. I have not seen Michael Zekome recently. This was during Buhari's tenure. I've not seen him recently. I thought I was seeing Michael. I think he left Kanu's legal team, if I'm not mistaken. So the judge is saying that the chief judge has not, or justice has not cleared her or accepted that she recused herself from the case, is what she's saying. That the chief judge has not said or allowed or approved that she recused herself from the case. And what Kanu is saying is that the laws of the country say that the Chief Justice cannot tell a judge what to do, is what his own argument is. And that the lawyers there and even the justice herself do not know the law. Now, should Kanu take it easy, pipe low, and be a bit calmer so that this thing can move smoothly, and probably he may even, gain some favor? Or do you think, this combative style of telling the judge that she does not know the law will work for him? I don't know what you think, but this has been on for some time, It's been on for some time, and it's far from over, because when they get into the proper trial, it's going to take another number of months, if not years, before they get to the appeals, all the way to the final appellate court. All right? Everything has been about jurisdiction. We've been having charges being brought, charges being amended. So this is where we are. The main thing has not even started. It hasn't even started. What do you think? I mean, if you're a judge, you're seated in your court, and then the individual who's starting trial is telling you to your face that you're corrupt, you're biased, you've collected something, or that you don't know the law. I mean, I don't know what the judge is meant to do, but she has said, hey, I will step aside gladly, but I've not been cleared by the head of the court to recuse myself. They have to allow, it has to be done. It has to be approved. And Kanu is saying you don't know the law, because the Nigerian law says the chief judge or justice cannot tell you what to do. Oh, man. So, I mean, where do you stand in all of this? Of course, this has been on since 2015. And I don't know what end is in sight. All right? We're looking at terrorism, not just treason, terrorism. Also being brought, charges of terrorism being brought against Kanu. I remember the days of Michael Zekome's performances after the end of the trial, where he was talking about Dodo and all that. And Kanu be taken to court. You hear that the prosecution has amended the charges. They want to file, additional. So then you begin to ask you, okay, are these delayed tactics? Are these delayed tactics? Well, for one, what can the judge do in this case? I mean, she said it for all who care to listen, that it's not in her hands. It's not in her hands. It's not in her hands. So I don't know. This combative style of Kanu, should he maybe take it easy, be more diplomatic, all right? Be more diplomatic, Maybe his body language, his approach is not convincing the federal government that if he is pardoned or if they drop the charges, that Kanu will change. Because the man is an orator. His words can move people, There's one time Kanu said it was captured on camera, that the federal government should release him. That when he's released, in a matter of minutes, peace will return to the southeast. In a matter of minutes. Should he remain on that line, on that path of diplomacy, just to show the Nigerian state that I don't pose any threat? Like someone said, a listener said, Kanu could be an asset to Nigeria. Should he remain on the part of, should be rather on the part of diplomacy? Hey, I'm not a risk or a threat. I don't pose a threat to the stability of the southeast. I don't pose a threat to the stability of Nigeria. I'm calm. I'm collected. Everything is cool. Okay. There is no risk. There is no fear. If I'm released, I'll be a statesman. I won't drop my agitations, but I'll change my approach. How about that? I don't know. I'm just asking, not my view, not my thought, but you tell me what you think. Because I can't play the audio clips of what transpired in court. I can't play that because it's not allowed. I can only play the audio clips of his statement to the press after they were dismissed by Milord the Honorable Justice Binta Yako. But if you can go online and look for it yourself, you can see he was really vocal. If you know Kanu, when he gets into his vocal mode, does he need to step it down a little bit and be a bit more diplomatic in order to show that there is nothing to fear if he gets out? All right. Whatever you think, please feel free. It doesn't matter as long as you do it decently. 0201 465 7190. 0201 465 7190. This been on since 2015. Then there was a pause. Kanu jumped bail. In 2021, he was rearrested in Kenya and brought to Nigeria for trial. And this is 4 years on, 2025. 2022, the Court of Appeal, the Court of Appeal dropped all charges against Kanu, like I said. The government proceeded to the Supreme Court, and they overturned the judgment of the Court of Appeal, clearing the road for his trial to proceed. And, like I said, the main trial, I don't think it started. So a long way if we were to go the legal route from a conclusion. It was former President, then President Muhammadu Buhari, who said, well, he wouldn't want to interfere in the judicial process. That judicial process is going to take a long time, a very long time. 99.3, good morning. Please turn off your radio set.
Hello?
Yes.
Officer. Hello?
Yes, please.
Good morning. Yes.
Good morning. Please tell them to turn off the radio over there, please.
Please, you see what I can say about this issue.
Okay, what's your name, sir? What's your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Sunday, calling from Vian.
Okay, all right.
Let Kanu take it calmly. Just take it gently, because it's like vulture that has been in the toilet for so many years. When he had that, they want to come and remove him, that's the proverb. He now started shouting, why didn't they come and remove me? If they did not, why did they say they want to come? Let him calm down. Nigerians are fighting for him. People are talking because of him. There is problem in the southeast. But if you should take it the way he's taking it, abuse all those who are supposed to be on his own side to fight for him, then it's going to be bad. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you calling in. 99.3, good morning.
Sorry, good morning.
Yes, welcome. Your name, location, and contribution.
I'm trying to go off there. This is Joy.
Okay, Joy, you called earlier?
This is a different show now. This is a different show. It's not always easy to get you guys. It's a different show.
I'm asking if you called today, is all I'm asking.
Yes, I called around 5.
Sorry, Joy. It's one call per listener patient. So many people, so others have a chance. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, let's respect the rules. Hello, yes, welcome.
Yeah, okay. This is Kenneth. I'm calling you from First Park.
All right, Kenneth, please go on.
Yeah. Okay, I think this whole Kanu issue, I don't know whether you can quote me today. This Kanu issue will be resolved by 2026. Prior to 2027 election. Just quote me for you. Just put it for me. They will release him before 2027 election to the Southeast, and that would be their campaign slogan. We have released your song for you, so you must vote for us. So all these late yeah, they know what they are doing. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rich. All right, please. For Joe who called earlier, I've said it already. We have a lot of people who just want to have their say, and you can't take over the whole program. Okay, so if you call once, the next one you can send a message. You can go on WhatsApp. You can, go on Facebook or X. Drop a comment there. It's still valid. Okay, so that others can call. So one show you call once. If you call today, then the next day you rest. Send messages. The next day after you can call. On Friday it's open to everybody. All right. So please try and understand me. Trying to give more people a chance to talk. That's what I want to do. As long as I'm here. Okay. We have a Skype caller. Hello.
Yeah, Kofi Bartels, good morning. This is Simon calling from Belgium.
All right. Please go on.
Yeah. Please, I have a question for you. Let's assume now an armed robbers come to your house now and they're armed. And when you want to escape, will you be looking for your luggages or your phone before you escape?
I mean, if I can pick my phone, I will. But if not, I won't even look for the phone. My life is more important than my phone.
Definitely. That's exactly what happened to Nnamdi Kanu. You people in the studio or in the media saying that he jumped bail. The guy didn't jump bail.
We're not. No, excuse me, sir. We're not saying he jumped bail. That is a legal term. It's not about me, what I say or what I feel, or you.
Yes,
it's
that's what I'm saying. That's misquoting it, because as I'm here now, somebody want to kill me. I will not act like a boss for him to kill me before I will not jump bail. So if you're in his case, are you going to wait for them?
But you say he jumped bail. You yourself, you say that you will wait for them to kill me before
I didn't say he didn't jump bail because he was running for his life.
No, excuse me, sir. Jumping bail is, you can jump bail with reasons. It's like saying you shot someone dead. Oh, even if you did it in self-defense, you still shot someone dead. Doesn't change the fact. But you can say you shot someone dead in self-defense. You can say he jumped bail with reasonable cause or whatever that he to save his life. He had to run. That's fine.
Okay.
But legally he jumped bail. Was it not granted bail?
Okay, definitely. I accepted what you said. But for the second thing, I want our people to know that there is 3 laws in Nigeria.
There's what?
3 laws in Nigeria.
Okay.
Governing Nigerians.
Okay.
1 for the Hausas, 1 for the Yorubas, and 1 for the
hello, sir. No. That, I don't want to get to that zone. No. Please. There's so many people listening who have nothing to do with government, who are Hausa people. There are so many people who are listening who have nothing to do with government, who are. So let's be progressive, okay? Let's be progressive, all right? Please. I know how you feel. I know that you may have had experiences that will make you feel this way. Me, I have had mine, but, sometimes there are people who are listening who may be from these places who have nothing to do with these things. They're just normal people living their lives. So let's not generalize. Generally we want people not to generalize. You understand? I have my own experiences too, okay? So I sort of understand where you're coming from. But we are a station for all, and there are people who are listening who may not even have anything to do with what you're saying. Just because they come from a place, should they feel bad? So we look for how to put it, in the best way that will not offend, other people. Okay. 99.3, good morning. But thank you for calling all the way from Belgium. I appreciate it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kofi Bartels. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. Your name?
Emeka is my name from Satellite Town. Hello?
Trying to think you've called yesterday. Go on,
Hello?
Yeah, go on.
This issue of Nnamdi Kanu, there was one caller that hit the nail on the head. I think the penultimate caller before the break. You see, I'm holding the leaders of the southeastern region responsible for the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu and the continued illegal detention of Nnamdi Kanu. Because when Sunday Igboho was having his ordeal, even far away in Cotonou, the leaders of the Southwest stood up and they rallied around him.
Okay.
The result, he was freed.
Okay.
When people keep pointing at Mr. President, I laugh. There are people in the Southeast who are threatened by Nnamdi Kanu's release. While they were governors, they never liked him. And today they are still within the corridors of power. So both those political and traditional leaders are the ones who are behind the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu, not necessarily the government. Nnamdi Kanu was not arrested by the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So there are people who are behind it. And this underscores something, that the battle may have ended in the field, but the war rages on.
Okay. Thank you.
It also proves
Thank
that
you very
we,
much. Your time is up.
Have no voice within Nigerian political space.
Thank you very much for your time. All right. I'll go to Catman on Skype after this call. John in Lagos. Good morning to you, John.
Hello, Kofi. I'm not happy. You call us. You ask us to.
All right. We have a caller on Skype. Skype caller. Go ahead.
Good morning, Kofi. This is Catman.
All right. Welcome.
Yeah.
Where are you listening from?
What? I'm from UK.
Okay.
You see, I will like Nnamdi Kanu to tread softly. The reason is that when you are fighting for the masses, you have to be diplomatic about it. People will push you to where you are not supposed to be, and they will go back from you. Look at Abiola. People ask Abiola to go and declare himself as a president. After Abiola declared himself as a president and he was arrested, this same set of people went to Abuja to liaise with Abacha and work with Abacha. The same thing with Nnamdi Kanu. If you are fighting for people, you have to tread softly. Don't put everything on your head. He has been castrated. How do they call it? He has been arrested for a while now. He's there. Right. People are going for their life. Nobody is remembering him.
Right.
And secondly, people will come on radio, start making noise, causing ethnic issue and so on like that. This will not help.
We have to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. We have to go. All right. Let's remember it's a public platform. If you call and you are put on the waiting list, if you can't stay on, you can end the call. I mean, should we end listeners' calls just so we can take yours? No, now. So if you can't respect the platform, we will just cut you off. That being said, I'm going to read some messages here before we go. This is a very, very important case, and we'll keep our eyes on it. We'll try as much as possible to have conversations around this, responsibly. And I'm happy, and I'm really glad. The comments have been fairly, mature, responsible, and respectful. And I would like to commend our listeners for engaging in such a manner. Mpa Ezewa on X says, have you forgotten what Senator Adamu Balkachua told the senators in the Red Chamber on how his wife, Justice Zainab Balkachua, has been helping some senators vow on fair justice to favor some few? Some of Nnamdi Kanu's allegations might be true. Okay, I like the word might there. I just have had to tell you guys that I don't have no evidence to substantiate what he said. Okay, another one says Nnamdi Kanu is not guilty. They're just using him to play politics. Well, that is what the court will decide. But it's not within our realm here. And the trial has not started. It says they're using to play politics and show of power, but holding him is not good for our region. The president should do the needful by releasing him. Chinedu from Okeruba. I hope I got that right. Chinedu, it's good to read from you. Yomi from Omole says, when Kanu ran out of Nigeria and claimed Buhari was dead, the person ruling Nigeria was Jibril of Niger. Buhari was wearing a mask. Was that a lie or truth? Is Buhari dead? And it says Kanu is a pathological liar. Okay, I don't know about Jibril, Another one, Steve from Ogba in Fakojaye says Nnamdi Kanu deserves to be released because the agitation for self-determination is constitutional. Besides, Sunday Igboho has been freed. Well, he wasn't arrested in Nigeria, it was Benin. His case squashed. Why should that of Kanu be different? All right, we got to leave it at that. I'll keep eyes on the situation as it unfolds. But I want to thank everyone for the time spent to listen and to contribute. Let's go for a commercial break. My name is Kofi Bartels.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's